Hello everyone, TwinklePhoenix here and welcome to Let's Compare. So in this little short episodes, I'm going to be comparing the FNAF world characters to their original counterparts and seeing how much they've changed and how much game accurate they are. Unfortunately, let's start off with one of the least game accurate characters, Foxy. Unfortunately, I was really surprised how little this Foxy looks like the original. Although he's based on FNAF 1's Foxy, out of all the characters, he seems the least bit similar. He looks similar, but he's not the exact same. No matter how fans argue, and I'm going to prove everyone by showing you evidence support that they don't quite match up. First off, the biggest thing you're going to notice is the inside of Foxy's ears. His ears are supposed to be darker, where his adventure counterpart, this one over here, has got lighter ears. Not sure why. Also, Foxy's eye patch. He's well known for having his eye patch because he's a pirate. Now, instead of his eye patch going across his face this way, just as it does on the plush, and every other incarnation of Foxy too, his version goes up his head. I'm not sure why Scott made it so that it goes this way instead of going by here, but it does. It attaches to the top of his hair. I'm not sure why. Also, Foxy's got a weird thing around his eyes. He's got a strange pattern that kind of reminds me a lot of like a Sonic character has. Or like a Mickey Mouse character. He's got like an extra color scheme that goes around his face. For those who can't see what I mean, be here. He's got like a raccoon pattern around his eyes. He's got patches go around his eyes, whereas the original doesn't have it. He hasn't got that weird pattern at all. His eyes are just one color. All here, all of this, the top of Foxy's head is one color, whereas this one's got two colors. Why? I don't know. He does. Let's not question it. Right or not. Now, Foxy's eyes have always been the same color throughout every incarnation of him. Except for the random Phantom version, but they've been yellow, whereas this one's got really weird eye color. It was the first thing I noticed about him, seeing as he is one of my favorite characters. Now, his eye color stays the same even on his plush version, and also, so does the shape of his nose. His nose is actually supposed to be pretty large. It's a lot larger than his snout. So his mouth is not supposed to be this big. Again, these are chibi versions, but still. One thing I'm surprised Scott did not add, which I thought he would seeing as he added them to Toy Freddy, was the weird little dots that are supposed to go here on Foxy's face. This one doesn't have them. I'm not sure why he doesn't have them though. Also, why does his bottom jaw match his top? The original Foxy didn't have a matching bottom jaw. His bottom jaw color matched his head. Not the top of his mouth. Not this color here. This matched this up here. This and this matched. Not that and that. The top jaw and bottom jaw are not supposed to be the same color. The bottom one is supposed to be a dark color that matches his fur on his head. And that is just supposed to be a lighter color. But again, on the adventure version, it's a lot harder to see because the colors are so very similar. Again, not sure why that happened, but it did. Another thing with Foxy. Foxy's got two tufts on the side of his head, whereas this little version has only got one. And this also raises some questions, because clearly Scott couldn't do this on the other versions. He's done it for the Phantoms. Foxy from FNAF 1, as we all are aware, was kept behind the curtain, so he wasn't actually kept, he wasn't taken care of very well, so he had holes in him compared to all the other characters. As you can see here, there's a little bit of a break there, there's some holes there, there's this loose jaw thing by here, but this one, he's completely in pristine condition. There is no holes in him, there is nothing wrong with him. I'm not sure why. He doesn't even have the weird tufts that go on top of his shoulders either. They're missing. But he hasn't got any of the holes the Foxy's got here. Or here. Or here. This little part in his belly's not there. Or the hole in his chest. His arm is still metallic. So Scott got that part right on him. And he also gave him a hook, which of course Foxy does have over there. but I was still shocked. Heck, even the trouser, these things down here, aren't quite the right length with him. They're actually supposed to come in a little bit further. That's only if you want like a game accurate character, but still, it is a chibi version. But I was surprised at how different this Foxy was compared to the FNAF 1 character. Whereas if you look at Toy Freddy's version actually looks a lot like him. Chica looks a lot like, Withered Chica looks a lot like Withered Chica. Toy Chica looks a lot like Toy Chica, but this one here, he's got a lot of differences on him that just don't make him look right. Heck, even his eyebrows are missing. I'm not sure why. But yeah, those are all the differences I could find with our new adventure characters. So Foxy's missing a lot of stuff and has had a lot of changes to him. Especially his jaw. I mean, I would have thought Scott would have kept the bottom of his jaw, you know. He would have kept most of Foxy's original design the same, but he changed him quite a lot. Maybe he didn't notice? I don't know. This is why I questioned whether or not it was the right Foxy, because he didn't look like Foxy to me. Because I'm like, that was a type of person that would notice the smallest changes and nitpick at it. And there's so much different with this Foxy compared to his FNAF 1 version. I mean, he looks adorable, would definitely play as him, but I'm just curious why there is so much difference with him compared to all the other characters in the teaser. He's the one with like the most things that are completely different that he doesn't have that makes him look like FNAF 1's version. I mean, Scott clearly can give them yellow eyes easily because he did it with the FNAF 2 generation version of him in the teaser as well. So there's not questioning that he can't make it yellow because he can. He just didn't make it yellow for some reason. But did anybody else notice all these differences between Foxy and the Foxy in the teaser? Also, Foxy doesn't have a tail. How come Mangle, Foxy, whatever, the toy version, how come that one has a tail? Is it only the girls get a tail? Who knows? I don't know if you guys will like these type of episodes, if you find them interesting or not, but here's everything you could find wrong with Foxy. Everything that didn't quite match up. Anyway, bye guys, see you next time in the next video.